Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Sunday drive.
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, we have to address the elephant in the passenger seat. And I got a bad haircut, Amy.
You get a bad haircut.
I got
looks
butchered.
Good.
I got butchered. So, little family, so the females in our house always, you guys always look great and whatever. It's the men in our family that have had experiences at the haircut place where we've been very upset.
Well, and what's funny is that it's usually the females that are more worried about
That's what I'm
did
saying.
they get a good haircut or did they style it right, and every time you guys go, for whatever reason, you're not happy. But I say it's because you don't have a specific person that you go to consistently.
That's true.
You know, it's like, as girls, we have the same person who does our hair, and so she knows what to do.
I get my hair cut at Sports Lips in Hamlin.
Sports Lips?
Sports Lips. Sports Clips in Hamlin. And, she cut my hair, and then she cut it, and then I was like, okay, that's fine. And then she started cutting again. She cut as much, it's like she's putting the thing here, and I'm like, okay. And then she did it again! And I'm like, and it exposed, a little bit of my scalp here, and I'm like, am I balding? What? So for me, my hair is about the only thing I got going. So, anyway, but
I think it looks very good.
Okay. Hey, we're going to Serenade at Ovation.
Serenade.
Good Lord.
I know. There's just, it's, when you, I hate to say this, but when you know as much as we do, in our brain, those are the ththings where I have to stop and think. Today I was writing my work phone number.
Yeah.
And I went,
what is it?
Is that right? I literally, it's you think you're right, but then you overthink it. But
there's a Serenity assisted living facility up in Winter Garden.
Oh, I was thinking
that's
Serenity Floor Plan by MI, which is
that's probably the other one. So,
yeah. But
and there's Serenity now.
Right,
so that's what I'd like to say. Okay. But Serenade at Ovation.
Serenade
by
at Ovation,
which builder?
By Dreamfinders. And that is part of the Ovation Village here in Horizon West.
Yes.
And we have good news, is that they are actually starting their pre-sales. So we have a lot of information for you, keeping in mind that information and pricing is always subject to change, especially when there are new construction communities.
Yes.
Those kids are not okay.
And
prices
don't include design center.
Well, yes.
All this stuff it's wacky. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right now they're still in the very, very early stages of getting the community prepped and ready. But what they have done, which is what a lot of builders do when they're starting out of communities, they start their pre-sales and they go ahead and start to pre-permit. So they not only have opportunity for you to build from dirt, but they also have homes with floor plans and structural options already chosen in the works for you to purchase pre-design. And you don't always get that opportunity, guys. So this is kind of a unique timing in this community.
But give me the trade-off, which is this same builder, Hills at Mineola. We've got a couple clients at Hills at Mineola,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
Donna and Doug and Mike and Amy. They're going to be waiting a while, and they bought their house in this sort of same situation, right?
Yeah.
So this is where we get into. So our friends Sue and Tom, right? They built with this same builder, right? They contracted, and it took a long time.
It did, because when you purchase in a community where the builder is allowing pre-sales before the land is necessarily completely prepped and ready with all the infrastructure in place, it just is an extended build time. But there's benefits to that too sometimes, because if you're not in a hurry, you get in and you get to watch the pricing go up, because this is going to be a situation where as sales increase, that base price is going to increase. So we're kind of back to where we were before. Probably not as quickly as those prices escalated as they did previously, but that's kind of still where we are. You know what? We did not get a drink for this one, and I'm going to I'm going to cough the whole time.
I'm sorry.
But
this is the situation with interest rate roulette that you're playing, and I think we're into maybe a good period. Mm-hmm. There are many people who know more about it than I do, who say interest rates. By the way, North Lake Innovation down that way. We are now in Ovation.
Yep.
Winding Bay is to our left.
The K-Hub, and then up here is
Rockwell.
Is Rockwell. The other Winding Bay closed out, but exists.
But a lot of so for example, Sue and Tom, they built their house. It took 2 years to build. Right now, I don't think these are going to take 2 years, but when they contracted, interest rates were 3.5%. By the time the home was built, interest rates were 6.5%.
Yeah.
So it's possible that interest rates here will be higher than they are now, but it's also possible that they'll be lower. So
yeah, you have to kind of go with the assumption.
There's a lot of power trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
so
okay.
one thing to note is that, so for instance, there are some areas where now their estimated permitting timeline is 5 months. Not necessarily this community, but I just had some clients. We just got information that they're going to finally start and get ready for their pre-construction meeting, and they're saying it's been taking about 5 months.
Yeah, I want you to go back. 5 months for permitting, not to build the home. It used to be 5 months to build the home.
No. 5 months.
So you're saying you contract, they submit the permit, and then they can't do a thing.
Yeah, there's nothing happening. It's like you twiddle your thumbs. You're waiting.
So it's October, November, December, January, February. So not necessarily going to happen that way, but it can happen that way. So if you contracted now, you might not even break ground till February.
Right, and this is not necessarily here in Winter Garden, by the way. That is actually out in out beyond Mineola,
it's coming up,
Groveland
so
area. Yeah,
because we've never been here, by the way. So
we've been here.
We haven't been down the road, is what I'm saying.
I'm not going to go down the road.
Yes, you are.
Anyway,
what are we doing if we're not going down the road? It's a Sunday drive. We're in a truck. That's why we take the truck.
Right.
But there's the sign.
Yes.
Here's your sign.
Okay. So, you want me to turn in?
Yeah, I do. And we're going to give it a shot. If we got to turn around and come out, we'll come out. So, Citrus Groves, and it's kind of back in there. But
yeah. And that
trust,
really is...
Believe.
Jeez.
If you believe, you can do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Oh,
Yes,
honey.
yes.
So, can you see? This is raw earth, my friends. So
Raw earth.
This is...
Here's someone that might wave at us and say turn around, but just ignore them. It's an inspector.
It's an inspector.
Okay, just be careful right here.
Yep. Well, I feel like we're on the bumpy bump.
Yep. So picture it coming in. There's going to be landscaping. It's going to be
beautiful.
pretty wonderful.
So the HOA fee. So first of all, they're going to have different home series here. They're going to have townhomes, which is going to be new for Dreamfinders as far as where communities that we have here do not have townhomes. Right. So I'm not familiar with the Dreamfinders townhomes. They're also going to have their bungalows, and they are also going to have their typical single-family homes. Now, there are going to be 3 townhomes, all of which are 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, anywhere from, where's my little notes here, from like 1,600 square feet to like in the high 1,700 square feet. So you're going to have quite a bit. It's attaching to something else.
Oh, no, that's Encore Ovation. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah. So 3 townhomes.
You're like, shut up!
I'm like trying to get a thought out.
I'm surprised. I can't hide my surprise.
Okay, so 3 townhomes, and then there's also going to be 3 bungalows. 3 bungalow floor plans.
Look at that bird. Check it.
Oh, it's pretty. I'm sorry.
Fast.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna loop, and I'll come back down this way. So 3 bungalows as well as the 3 townhomes. Now the bungalows all have detached garages. Really important to note, because here we are at Encore Ovation by MI Homes, who also have rear entry garage style bungalows, but they do not have detached garages.
Correct.
And by the way, that's not a good or a bad. It's just a thing. It's something that you might want to consider when you are, looking for homes or purchasing homes.
Yep.
Whether or not that matters. I've had some clients who are like, absolutely, we want something backyard space for a grill, and other people are like, no, we don't need it. We're not here for that. We're here to spend all of our days at Disney. So lots of different ways to think about it. So I'll pull up here and go a little bit slower. So your 3 townhome floor plans are the Harbor, the Porter, and the Sage. Again, there's only 3 versions of them. Your bungalows, you also have 3 versions of the bungalows, and those are going to be the Brantley, the Cooper, and the Newberry. Those are going to range from like 1,800 square feet to a little over almost like 2,100 square feet.
Go down one of them. I want to see something.
Okay.
But go slow and let's look at this bird.
Oh, yeah, that bird.
That is a big old.
That's not a sand crane, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's a sandhill crane. Yes, it is. It's pretty. It's big. He's cleaning himself or herself, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, go down there.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I see anything marked on the stakes.
Let's talk about the actual single-family home floor plans that they're going to have. So townhomes and bungalows, but they are going to have some of their iconic and our most favorite floor plans, with the exception of one that I really like. I'm very disappointed I don't see it on the list.
Okay.
They are going to have the Lexington as well as the Lexington with a bonus. They're also going to have the Anna Maria as well as the Anna Maria with a bonus. Yahoozy. They're also going to have the Captiva as well as the Biscayne, but I don't see the Avalon or the Arlington on there.
True. Well, so that tells me smaller lots. Right?
Well, so they're 32 feet lots for the 32 foot
Townhomes,
lots
yeah.
rather for the those are for the bungalows.
For the bungalows. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and 50 foot. So it's 50 by 120 for the other home series. So the Avalon and the Arlingtons were on the larger home sites, which is why they don't have them.
The decision has already been made, but can I just implore Dreamfinders, Anna Maria with bonus? We're going to build the model. It's going to be an Anna Maria with bonus because I'd love to see maybe a different one.
The Captiva or the Biscayne would be nice.
Be careful here. Are you seeing what you're about to run over?
Lordy Lou, no sir. Do you want me to go around it or?
Yeah, just go around. Just go to the side. You're fine. You got room.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's a little scary. Thank you for noticing.
So some of these, though, in this list that I've obtained from you, so some of these, like, they have prices on. They're for sale. Like, well. No, but I'm saying this is site number 84.
I know. So these are the ones that we were just talking about that are pre-permitted, right? So these are the ones that they're still in, or if they're not already in permitting, they will be going into permitting, right? Yeah, and those prices are including the floor plan, whatever lot premium may have been associated with it, the structural options, but pre-design.
Right. I want to talk about this guy who I've named Mr. Cellophane because he seems lonely.
Well, he does seem crazy.
No, here's the thing. You never see sandhill cranes by themselves.
No,
he is very limber, though. Or if it's a she, either way, they're going to find a partner because they are limber. Sorry. That was a little joke that I made. Anyway, my point is, so these all say estimated May through July of 2024.
Potentially. Well, I mean, if you look here, they've got the power thingies are where they need to be.
The power thingies, yeah.
That's the official term.
Thingies. Yeah, go down that way.
They got the power boxes. They've got. I see the sidewalk over here. Oh,
had just been poured. Yeah.
Yeah.
That bird's walking across the wet concrete.
Yeah. So this infrastructure is done. Now, keeping in mind,
if you go a little slower, I might be able to see if there's a lot number.
This is attached to Encore at Ovation, so. The infrastructure was already kind of here, out and about. It's not like they're.
Let me jump out real quick.
Okay.
I think
it's right there on the.
That's what I'm saying, but I can't see it from here, so I'm going to go.
See it 'cause I have glasses.
Okay, then go ahead.
No, sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you do
Lord, have mercy. This drive. So usually Amy gets irritated at me. This drive, I got to be honest. You're irritating me. So just leave. I'll walk home.
My apologies. So it connects to Encore Ovation, which is the MI Homes community. Now, MI is still expanding. They've still got some more phases that they're going to be completing as well. But this kind of connects to the back side of it. You'll see this a lot as the areas continue to develop. You start to see the full picture, right? You'll start to see what all of the original engineers and the architects kind of had envisioned. But, in the beginning, like Encore to Ovation, we're like, well, that's just this community. It's kind of like tucked back off of Avalon Road. Now you start to see kind of what's happening. So it's not just Encore to Ovation. It's Serenade at Ovation. It's, all of the other communities that are kind of nestled around, really making everything kind of feel like it's another whole area and community. What'd you find out?
I feel like that said 25 and 24.
Mm-hmm. Well, these are definitely the more narrow home sites.
Yeah, this is definitely bungalow or might even be townhome, but hard to say. So these are not listed on.
I have the whole pack. I did not bring it, but I have the whole site map of the community, which we can put up on the Sunday Drive.
Yeah, and this says like Signature Series 32, like sites 23 through 26. There's a $20,000 lot premium on it. So that's what this is. That's
yeah.
What's that bump?
I see it. Thank you, dear.
Tell me about that, by the way.
What?
So those are elevated. Those are the sewer things. Why is that so, Amy? And I know you know, and people probably know, but tell them anyway.
So these grates, like the sewer grates or whatever they are, the water grates, whatever they are.
Manhole covers.
Manhole covers. They are jutting up above, but that's because this has not been final grade or final pave yet. So when the community is done, they'll come back in and then they pave it so that this road is the height.
There'll be more road.
So this is just kind of the initial. It was really pretty. Esplanade at Highland Ranch was a great example of that. We would go through and everyone's like, why are these things high? And it's like, once they finish, everything gets paved up to level.
Again, you're going very fast, so I can't see the things in time.
Sorry.
I think that said 55, 56. And that might have been on here, so let's see. I just want the people to know where they could live.
All right, well,
but it's not. So 68, so here's 56.
This is 58 and 59 right here.
Right, so 56, 56. So Brantley, Cooper, Newberry, Cooper, Newberry.
Yeah.
In that row.
Yep.
So
And
Brantley, Cooper, Newberry, Cooper, Newberry.
And the Cooper is the one that's going to be up here on the corner.
On the corner, yeah.
On home site 60.
Yeah, it says,
and
it says corner
and
lot.
by the way, just let's go for references.
Yep.
That's 2,083 square feet, $562,380 pre-design. I do not guarantee that pricing because, as I said, we got this information maybe 2 weeks ago, I think, or a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
So they already could have changed the pricing. It could already be sold. Who knows?
So tell me this, and you can tell me since you don't want me to speak. 562,380. How much am I going to pay for that house eventually, if I design center wise? So if I'm 10%, I'm 56,000 more, right? So we're in 600,000, and that's a bungalow.
It's a bungalow with a rear entry, but it is a detached garage.
And that says plus loft. So, oh no, that's in the thing. I was thinking maybe it was over the garage, but no.
I don't think so.
Okay. No.
But no, I mean it's
Look at the tree in front of us.
It's cool.
That's cool.
It kind of goes back to our whole generic pricing when I talked to
turkeys. Let 'em go.
Yeah. We'll sit right here. So it goes to these are wild turkeys, guys.
Just stop
okay,
for a second. Oh,
it's okay. Go ahead. Come
they're
on.
like, hell no.
Come on.
It's not Thanksgiving yet. You're good.
Oh, they're fine.
Now, whether or not people can see them, I don't know, because you're kind of at the spot. No, I'm saying you can go up beside them, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just saying they can't. I don't think people can see them at the moment. Just go right alongside them. Do you want to talk to them?
No, do not, honey.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. I was saying, like, do you guys like?
You're scaring them away. Oh, they're beautiful, though. I mean, they're shiny.
They're shiny is beautiful.
Oh, look at you just
they got
hopping.
ups. Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Get up. Yeah.
Nice.
Get up. Get on up. That's the turkey song.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was fun.
You really, really, really want me to shut up?
No, I want to talk about real estate. I'm trying to think. I was going to say something. I lose my train of thought when we sign.
When we run into turkeys?
What was I going to say?
We were talking about design.
Oh,
562,
yes. So it goes
guarantee,
back
whatever.
to when I have clients that call and we just talk about some very, very overview, generic kind of pricing.
Yeah.
We talk about in this area, in Winter Garden, Horizon West kind of area specifically. Ooh, this is kind of wishy.
Yeah.
That if you think townhomes are pretty much in your mid 4s to 5, slightly above 5, depending on the townhome. Bungalows are going to be essentially $550 to probably up to the $630, $640 range, maybe even $650 if it's like a really big one, maybe in a different community. And then, of course, you have... Is this guy going out? I think he's going out, right? Yes.
Yeah, but go that way and
we
just
go that
turn
way?
into Ovation just that way, like in, down that road.
Yeah.
Just, and you can wrap up whenever. But my point, I was going to say, Anna Maria's bonus is almost $800,000 pre-design. So we're talking
Sorry,
about.
dude, I don't mean to block
Yeah,
your
well.
site. I thought he could see over me. My apologies, sir.
So we're talking about $900,000 is what we're talking about, right?
Woo!
Anna Maria's bonus, beautiful, beautiful home, and you'll probably be able to see a model of it right here at Serenade.
Please give us something else.
How many in a row is it? Do you think?
It's a great floor plan.
It is.
It's.
But let's count. Let us count the ways. So they had one at Lakeside that they didn't even open, but they were building an Anna Maria bonus, right? Mm-hmm. They have one even at Bella Collina, right? Mm-hmm. They had one at Ardmore Reserve when they were building there. Dreamfinders had one there. Maybe a better way to say it: has there been a Dreamfinders community? Wincy Groves, Anna Maria bonus,
Anna
right?
Maria and Tidewater. They always seem to have Anna Maria and Tidewater, or an Arlington
Sanctuary
or
at
Avalon.
Hamlin, Anna Maria with bonus. Maybe not.
No, that one was.
There was a Tidewater.
It was a Tidewater.
But they only have one?
But it may have been an Anna. No, they had two. It may have been the Anna Maria actually. They're great floor plans.
Yeah, I guess
they really
they are.
are.
Feel
Well,
like
while we're driving down this road, we'll
I
just
mean,
kind of start to see a little bit of what's happening
Osprey
near
Ranch.
Osprey Ranch.
Popping up.
Yep, you got a little Osprey Ranch happening. You've got a little bit of West Haven.
And turn into
Ovation.
West Haven because people love to know about it. If you want. You don't have to. You can do what you feel. I'll just be quiet.
No, it's fine. I mean, but can you see the tremendous progress since the last time, like we did a Sunday drive back here?
Once they got going, they got going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, keep in mind, as they were sitting there, they were just like ready, chomping at the bit to get going. So, I need to, I need to reach out to Ken. I need to get out here and come do the videos. And
yes.
I was out of town, so I kind of got a little waylaid. But
well, while we're talking about models,
mm-hmm,
I'll throw in here that we are going to be at Parkview at the Hills on October 23rd, I think is the day. Landsea Community, we're going to be at the Palmer Model. Mm-hmm. So come see us. We're going to be there live. Amy's going to be there. I'm going to be there, but I'm not going to talk. And then we'll have, some prizes, some fun. You can see a beautiful, beautiful model in person, and you can hang out with us.
It's a really nice model. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
And then we'll go down this thing. And so these are some bungalows that are going to be lovely.
And these are Toll Brothers.
Coming along.
Different community. Indeedly do. Should I go down this way?
No,
I guess I can't.
Go that way. And so we have some clients that will be able to see their house along this row. Mm-hmm. Which I like to talk about. We have some clients and some friends.
Mm-hmm. That are neighbors, actually.
Yep. Absolutely.
You want me to go down more or just...
Whatever you want to do.
I'll turn this way. I'll turn this way.
All right, people on the roof, we appreciate you. It's 91 degrees. Thank you.
Yeah.
People running cables.
Indeed.
That's cool. Look at them.
Yep. People, I still wish people would be more considerate and appreciative of all of the people, that have their hands and their talents and their blood, sweat, and tears on these homes.
I think people are, but I think they don't very often get the chance to see it happening.
Yeah.
So
good point.
When we go to new homeowner orientation walkthroughs and things, it's very easy because we're there to look for what went wrong. That's what we're there for.
Yeah.
All of the stuff, the fact that somebody was on that roof 4 months previous, on a really, really hot day, doing a great job, we don't think about that because we're thinking about, look at those paint drips. Or, in the case of a house we just had, look at the one guy that came in and framed this. It was his first day framing.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened there. Anyway, so this is Ovation. That was Serenade at Ovation. It was not even Serenade at Ovation.
It was not.
This is West Haven at Ovation. In front of us is Osprey Ranch. Mm-hmm. And that's all I have to say about that.
You know what else is close by?
Soda. We're going to go to Wendy's for a soda,
We're going to go to Wendy's. You are.
Still have to do my drive-through expose. Barbecue Wars is coming up.
Yes, that'll be fun.
I think maybe Barbecue Wars ought to be next week.
Do you think?
Yeah, well, because we're actually traveling next week.
Yes.
And so we'll have to shoot that one early, so maybe we'll do Barbecue Wars
the month
early.
of October for us is uncharacteristically insane with some personal family obligations, which we are thrilled about, but Harvest Ovation, by the way, with Taylor Morrison.
Can I throw in? Oh, they got a whole big thing built up there. Nice.
What were you saying?
That looks like Chris and Anthony's house. Maybe that's that floor. Is it the Baldwin? Is that what they call it? That's what it looked like. Anyway, so we're talking about Anna Marie with a bonus. If you're looking for a one story with a bonus, I might suggest to pay attention. In the coming days, Florida prohibits us from advertising specific listings, but I know of a listing that's going to be just over $1 million. That is a former model home, a standard Pacific model. So, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
October 21st, there will be an open house. We can't tell you where.
4,048 square feet,
too.
So it's a nice, big one story with a bonus.
We can't tell you where it's going to be yet.
So we won't.
But we will tell you on October. Listing goes active next week sometime. So on the 12th, we'll tell you where it's going to be. But on the 21st, from 11 to 3, we're going to have an open house. So come by and see us. Yeah. And now that's all I have to say about that. And your wish has come true. I've shut up now.
Yay.
Starting now.
Okay.
Yay, she says.
Just kidding.
Right now. I'm not going to say anything else starting now.
Okay. Before we go, Highland Ridge over there to my right, Meritage Community. Just bungalows there. No other single families or townhomes. Just the rear entry garage. Okay, with that, I'm going to be quiet. We're going to let you guys go back and enjoy your Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or whenever it is that you're watching this. But whatever day it is, we appreciate you. Please stay safe, stay well. Remember, we love you guys. Happy house hunting.